Hey, this is Cam from the IGN Australia office, checking out the iPad version of Blizzard's Warcraft-themed card game, Hearthstone. Which, if you are into Blizzard titles, you'd know that this has been really well received. There's 10 million registered accounts on PC and Mac, and now it's on iPad. Or at least right now it's on iPad in Australia, New Zealand, and Canada, which is the first kind of phase of the global rollout. And Blizzard has said that it'll be available in other countries really soon, so I would expect that in the next few days. And in terms of kind of functionality, it's very much the PC game, but on a tablet. So there have been a few kind of changes that have been made just because of the touch controls, and it's all kind of pretty straightforward stuff. So now if you're kind of building your deck, you actually have to kind of select cards and toss them out rather than just clicking on them to remove them. And same deal, if you want to put a card in, you click it and drag it. And that's really smart because obviously you wouldn't want to accidentally kind of touch a card and lose it. So that makes a whole lot of sense. But as you can see, I've got all my progress from the PC game available to me here. So I just logged in with my Battle.net account, and it was all good to go. So I've even got my friends list, which means that I can challenge friends online, and they might be on PC, whereas I'm on iPad. And you'll actually never know when you're playing against somebody online what platform they're playing on. That's just, it's all cross-platform, so that's awesome. In terms of kind of performance, right now, I'm playing on a 4th generation iPad. Pretty much all versions of iPad are supported apart from 1st gen, from what I understand. And the game runs really, really well. It's maybe a slightly slower kind of transition between, loading into modes and stuff. And in terms of the touch controls, it's a little bit different. But we'll hop into a game in a second. You can kind of get a feel for it yourself. But it's just really, really cool. I can kind of leave the house, and if you've got a 3G enabled iPad, bang, my arena run is ready to kind of continue no matter where I am. Of course, the downside of that would be if I'm on public transport and I hop into a game and I find myself playing against a priest or a control paladin or something, and the game might go for 20 minutes. So be wary about getting caught somewhere out in public with a game that's kind of a bit slower than normal. The other thing I kind of just want to quickly point out before I hop into a game is the shop. It's a free-to-play game, and you can buy card packs. Obviously, you also earn them in-game, and in fact, you get an expert pack just from playing a game on iPad if you've already got an account. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know what the prices are like elsewhere, but in Australia, if I'm buying cards on PC or Mac, it's cheaper. So the iPad version is a little bit more expensive. So in Australia, for instance, 15 packs is $21.99, whereas here it's $24.99. And so I guess that's just because Apple is kind of in the loop, so they take a cut. So if you're playing on iPad and PC, do all your purchasing on PC. That just makes a whole lot more sense. So let's just hop into a game. And I'm not going to kind of run through the whole thing because who knows how long it'll go for. But you can just get a sense for the performance. And yeah, I haven't kind of had any issues with this so far. It's played really smoothly. Like I said, it kind of takes a little bit of getting used to the touch controls, but I not only play on PC at home, I also play on a MacBook Pro, and so that's without a mouse, and I kind of sometimes do accidentally delete cards from my deck just because of the way the controls for that work. And I should also say that on a MacBook, it sounds like a plane taking off when it boots into this game, and it heats up really, really badly. So as a kind of like being away from my desktop at home and wanting to play Hearthstone, it's really, really cool to just have this. It's a much kind of it's not as hot and it's not as loud, and it's okay. So here we go. He's digging for cards. So yeah, you get all the. It's exactly the same as it is on PC, basically. So yeah, I'm really, really liking it. They've done a good job. Blizzard's also said that they're bringing the game to Android and Windows 8 tablets and iOS phones later in the year. So that'll be interesting to see how that works because, I imagine like an iPhone screen would be a lot less conducive to playing the game than a tablet. It's already kind of weird playing on a smaller screen as compared to like a laptop screen or a desktop. But the gameplay is totally there, and if you're kind of as addicted to Hearthstone as I am, then you need never not play it. So whether that's a good thing or not, you can kind of decide for yourself. But yeah, it's cool. It's 10 million registered users already. It's going to be interesting to see when they open it up. Even further, it's going to be a massive player base, and there's going to be a lot of people to take on. Not that that's the problem now. There's always heaps of players online. But yeah, so this is Hearthstone on iPad. It runs well. I mean, it'd be interesting to see how it runs on second or third generation iPads, or if it's a little faster on the newer ones. But I'm quite happy with the performance. So yes, keep your eye on IGN. We'll give kind of more comprehensive impressions. This is just really a first look shortly. So yep, this is Hearthstone on iPad, and I'll catch you later.